Welcome back to Transistor. I was gonna start just outside at the firewall, but then I noticed that it says hammock, come closer, even though I already did mull over an idea and then go out and save, so I want to test this out. Let's mull another idea over. No? You don't have anything to say? I guess there are no ideas right now. Okay, never mind. So does that add to the counter? Doesn't say, but like, if I go out and then come back in again, does it now say I've mulled over 6 ideas?
Back to the towers.
He has something to say about everything except this, apparently. Yeah, now it's 6 ideas. Well, I guess I'm inflating my idea mulling counter. I guess I shouldn't really do that, but oh well. So yeah, let's go save again. I don't even remember what we have here. Yeah, we have this stuff. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. So now, what do we do? I guess I want this in a passive, right?
Max Darcy gave him
oh, or upgrade. Okay. Oh. Hey, he actually, like, talked about him. Great. Do you want to talk about this guy too?
They got that loudmouth 10 again. Figured he retired.
I was thinking this. Maybe it was just because he was drunk. He didn't comment on anyone. So, that's good. I have heard he talked about... Oh, this is still gone, yeah. Even though we already did go past one access point, right? I guess it has to be, like, it's not actually repaired in one more access point, it's repaired in one more combat then access point, or something like that, I think. Because, I mean, we saved... Like, I lost this during the spine fight, and then we got here, and there's an access point. So I've been to one access point, and it still didn't, like, restore them. So, yeah, that's kind of strange. Well, what were we saying? The upgrade for Purge. Like, which one was that going to be good to upgrade on? Spark? So if we do this or something, or load... I wonder. But maybe I want load on something else. I mean, I can't have it on Jaunt right now. But, like... Crash with load on it is pretty nice, or just load on its own with crash on it. That's also very, very strong. What did bounds do on load? I forgot about that. Just like ricocheting bolts. Those seemed awful. They didn't seem to do any damage as far as I can remember. I guess I don't want that. But like, this is a main ability. I can't even use it. God damn it. Well, guess we just have to go with something and hope for the best. Yeah, I don't have my dog. Maybe I will just do this again. And I guess, like, crash. Whoops. With breach and bounce or something. And we'll have mask as a passive. That seems good enough, and that's pretty much all I can do for right now. Sure. I'm sure this will be totally fine. So now, do we go for the maintenance wing, or do we go for the library? I mean, maybe the library will, like... Oh, archive. Maybe that'll, like, tell me something, though a lot of files are lost. I don't really know. I assume we have to go to both in due time anyway. Though this is, like, these are the same image. So maybe it's you need to go to one of them? I guess let's go here, though I feel like the maintenance one would be, like, less likely to be the proper way to go, but let's go to the archive.
We'll just take a peek.
Yeah, just a peek.
Somewhere in here there's a file on everyone in town.
But a lot of them are lost.
Secure.
So yeah, like, new access point. Oh, they're back. Okay, I wonder why that... I guess it was counting. It's like, it's 2 access points, and the one at the spine wasn't counting, or something. Maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, okay, I guess, what do we even want? I mean, dog is good. Maybe I just want my switch dog back. But then I can't have Jaunt. Unless I remove Breach from this one. Jaunt is pretty nice just to have. Yeah. Let's just try without it for now, I guess. Oh, you can't like switch them over outside of an access point. Let's try this. And yeah, I also think I do need to like get better at using the turns. I just never use them, and that's not really a good idea. Yeah, the bounce is nice. Whoa, what the hell? What has gotten into these creeps? What was that about? Okay. Oh, I have my limiters back on now, since we loaded. I guess this is the better way to do it. The dog is just confused. Yeah, what?
Till next time. Which I'm thinking will be pretty soon.
Alright. There's that. One moment. There we go. I think I, like, very nearly had the audio volume, the audio mixing the way I wanted it. So, just one final tweak. Also, I just noticed when I'm, like, mousing over stuff, Why does it sometimes say, like, an X mark? That's not, like, because I wouldn't reach them? Yeah, what is that about? And it's not just because, oh, that's something you can aim at, because then why can't I aim at these ones? Not really sure what's up with that. Yeah, this doesn't seem, like, incredible, but it seems decent. Yeah, I just want to level up so I can get new abilities. Oh. Alright, we're done with this one. Dependencies. In private, Mr. Darcy suffered from certain dependencies he believed were the source of his talent, or rather, the source of his inspiration. Unfortunately, he was correct in this assessment. What? When he decided to come forward and wean himself from these dependencies, I see, after an initial public outpouring of support, his career started to falter. His ideas came less quickly, or he could not act on them as quickly, and so, against the wishes of his closest confidant and partner, he resumed his old habits. It was then that Mr. Darcy met certain individuals professing knowledge of his condition, who invited him to participate in an experiment that could cure him without compromise. Believing he had little to lose, Mr. Darcy decided it was worth a shot. Literally, perhaps? Yeah, still weird, like, still doesn't make any sense why they're doing any of this, but sure. Do I want to switch anything up here? I mean, I guess I do. I guess I want to have this in a passive slot now. Oh yeah, hold on, I wanted to test Spark with load. Yeah, that is just like that massive AoE. That is pretty good. We can't have Jaunt on unless I remove Bounce, I guess. I can remove Bounce. And then put Jaunt on? Just Jaunt? Or do I want... I kind of want my old trusty combo back. This one. And then we'll have this for stunning, in case I need it. Too bad we can't have ping. Ping on this would be very nice. Yeah, I need like one more point in order to do stuff. Is it better to have ping? Honestly, yeah, I think it's better to have ping and bounce on this than to just have breach. So we'll do that. And then I want this, I want that here, I guess. So yeah, now that's quicker and can bounce. Content's non-recoverable, so why are we even looking at it?
Probably all sorts of dirt on the Camerata tucked away around here.
So they corrupted everything manually? Just wiped all the servers, went around with magnets before they came forward?
What do they even want with us?
Ow. What even happened? Why did I get, like, sucked around like that?
Cheerleader blocked us.
That's fine. Yeah, Switch Dog is making this take longer than normal, but it is, like, safer than without Switch Dog. Yeah.
Who else?
Ooh. Why was that only 10%? I guess that would have been 6% or 4% normally? I thought, like, all interactions, all combat was 10%. Where do I want to go? Because here's a bonus thing.
Message waiting.
Okay.
This isn't what they wanted.
Isn't it? The process sent minutes ago.
The process. Those things. They don't answer to us anymore. They don't answer to anyone.
I see.
We thought maybe we could stop them without the transistor.
Title drop!
As you can see, that isn't going well. Though I suppose you're not about to just hand it over, are you? After all we've done.
I'll respond. You'd still have it if not for me. Why did you attack me? What do you mean, if not for me? So they tried to attack her by throwing the transistor at her for some reason. I guess that's maybe the transistor is how they're getting these abilities and getting, like, the power of the Camerata. They've been killing them with the transistor, and because they failed when they tried to kill me and I got it, even though that doesn't make any sense, like, okay, they throw it at this guy, whoever this guy is, Mr. Mystery Man. They throw it at him, he dies, he's in the transistor, and then I lost my voice. Why didn't they just, like, capture me and take the transistor back? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. And we're already done here. Didn't see any use from this one. Disappearance. It may seem mundane for the Camerata to take interest in a man like Mr. Darcy, yet from the Camerata's perspective, he was perfect. Here was someone with the capacity to sway thousands in a subtle way, and whose career appeared to be waning. The public would readily accept that such a man, publicly disgraced, would decide to head to the country away from the bustle of city life. And indeed, the public took this news at face value. All but Mr. Darcy's confidant, whom the Camerata dealt with separately. Great! Just kill everyone. It's fine. So yeah, there we go. I guess we're done with all of our lore. So, I mean, at this point, I kind of just want this. And then now I can remove Bounce and put that on Breach instead. I feel like this is decent enough. Or maybe I want Stun Dog back. Stun Dog is incredibly good and fun. I kind of want that. Let's try that out again. This one. Just like Mega Stun Dog. And then, in that case, I probably don't really want this here. Let's do Spark. Hold on. Spark with Purge again? And maybe Breach? And Jaunt, Ping on Jaunt did nothing, right? That's only, like, turn cost reduced, yeah. So that 15% less of 10? Would it just be 9 or would it be 8? I don't even know. I guess I could test that. Yeah, sure, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoops. So if you enter turn and then use it, well, it doesn't really say. Well, I can do 12 instead of 10. So yeah, I guess it does add up. It is 15%. So that works normally.
Some kind of break room up there.
And it isn't faster, is it? No, that seems about normal, right? I think that's the same, yeah. The bounce one is the one that makes it quicker. Yeah, I'm not really seeing many combos I would want here. Maybe just ping? Ping with Breach on it? Yeah, Sure, let's try this. Mainly it's just, I want Stun Dog. And I guess we're going here.
Top level. Oldest archives.
Privacy rating 100%.
Guess if you're gonna spend hours poring over files or running half across town,
Oh.
eventually you're gonna need a break.
Oh, that kind of break room.
Go ahead, it's open. Pretend I'm not here.
Wash up. What if I don't?
Just hurry back.
Okay, I didn't have a choice. Well, look at that. A game character that actually goes to the break room. Fantastic. Once and then never again. Imagine having bodily functions. Alright, so here we have combat again. Oh, yeah. Even though it hasn't, like, started. There we go. Yep, and they're just being stunned and completely murdered. Stun Dog remains amazing. Ping is pretty alright for, like, DPS, but I think Spark is better.
What do they do with those snapshots?
Holy crap. Alright, finally, level up. I've been waiting.
We're getting there.
Ooh, there it is. There's both of them, I think. Flood and Void. Okay. Alright. Did I say something else for Void? I guess it was Void. It looks like it's sucking things in, but was it doing that? Okay, let's read this one first. Flood. Obstructive lingering. Project a storm sphere that disintegrate targets in its path. Ball lightning? That sounds cool. Enhance most functions with lingering destructive effects. Yeah, so it is just like lingering damage over time on the ground and stuff like that. Like, what if you do load with this one? We'll just have like a giant field of damage over time. That could be kind of decent. And passive, regenerate life points when turn is not recovering. That sounds incredibly good. That is like one of the best passives I've seen in the game, depending on how quickly that is. Because then you can actually like tank. You put on Crash or something, or Bounce, and this one, and then you tank. You can actually have like extended fights. And that's 3, and this is 4. Amplifying Depressive. Cripple target's defense and attack. Stacks 3 times. Okay. So it was just doing that. Why does it look like it would suck them into the middle? I don't think it did that. And it doesn't mention anything about that happening, which is kind of weird. But so, why would we want that in that test, the speed test? I mean, I guess you apply it 3 times, like you alternate, so you're keeping up Purge with the damage over time, kiting them, while you're also putting Void so that they get lower attack and lower defense and take more damage from the damage over time of Purge and the lingering effect. I guess so. Augment the potency and effects of most functions. Well, that's the most fucking vague term that they have ever put in here. It does stuff to things. They are improved. Wow. Great. Okay, I mean, that sounds good. Increase base damage output for each function. That also sounds incredibly good as a passive. Just more damage. Man, I want both of these. I really want both of these, but I feel like this one seems to have more interesting interactions in that case, because like this seems pretty simple with what it will do on like as an upgrade slot. Sure, you can probably do interesting stuff with it, and I definitely want it, and the passive seems incredible, but just putting this on stuff, I guess like, oh, Crash will just have a path of lightning. Oh, Breach will just have a path of lightning, probably. I don't know exactly, but something like that. This one could be kind of interesting, even though it's very expensive. Hopefully, step 2 is I can take more memory, because I really want that, even though I also need more slots and stuff, passive slots and upgrade slots, but for now, let's take Void. New function Void. Yeah, nice. I can have more memory. I think I will take memory, because, like, I am still capable of running out of memory, and I kind of want to, like, keep the memory up as much as I can, and then upgrade slots and passive slots are, like, a secondary thing. Like, if I have leftover stuff, then I would want more upgrade slots. I think 2, like, I'm barely making use of the 2 upgrade slots I have, or the 1 passive I have, so let's just take memory for now.
Well, let's see what we can find up here.
Nope, let's not. Let's experiment a lot. So here we go. Yeah, we can just slot that in right away if I want to. Holy crap, this seems very cool.
Asher Kendrill.
Ah.
Seen his byline on the OVC. Covering up the Camerata's tracks. Doing a good job.
Does that mean that Flood would be Grant Kendrill? Like, it's their abilities that you get at this point? That seems oddly, like, perfectly timed, even though I've been using limiters. You would think... I mean, I guess, like, maybe normally, in normal pacing, you would have gotten these after you kill either of them, or defeat either of them, which, I mean, I assume we do. 28, age 28, male, writing, valuation, recent cited, self-expression, trace status recorded. Okay. Cripple targets. Targets weakened 175%. What does that mean? What do you mean they're weakened by 175%? That doesn't make any sense. If you should say, like, they're weakened to 25%. Like, damage and attack value, 25%. Or minus 75%. Or something. I don't know, that's a very weird way to phrase that. Target weakened 175%. I assume that means they do a quarter of their damage and have a quarter, and have, yeah, what would that be? Take 75% more damage? Because that would be really good for 4.3 seconds. And it's very cheap too. That's interesting, even though it was so slow. Generally speaking, slower functions have been more expensive and faster ones have been less expensive, but this one, that seems like, with this one you want to use turns more, because it takes so long to use. You just pop a turn, like, void a group of enemies 3 times, and then blast them with, like, a load or something like that. That seems pretty good. It's also pretty high global use rate, just overall. And yeah, just augment. That doesn't mean anything, but yeah, 25% damage increase passively. That's very good, but I imagine this is just going to be too good to have in these two to bother having it in a passive slot, but that does seem very, very strong. Also, it was pointed out that you can see... Hold on, if we, like, go back to Breach or something, someone mentioned this, I didn't notice this at all, you actually get these little check marks when you've successfully used a combination. I mean, we've tested all of these, but we haven't, like, haven't actually used them in combat, which I'm probably not gonna bother clearing out, like, filling in check marks for every single thing, unless that's an achievement you have to do, because that would be a little tedious, but yeah, kind of an interesting thing there. So Void plus Crash, I guess, do we even need to look at these? I might as well just, like, check them myself, right? Yeah, I think so. Can we go back? No, we can't go back, right? I don't want to push on thinking that I'll get back to the main area, so we can go to the back door and test it. So I guess we'll have to do it here. So let's first test. Highest mem slot overloads first. Why did it just tell me that? And what does it mean by highest mem slot? Does it mean the total one? Like, if I have this in a slot, and then I have ping with a load and breach on it, is that my highest mem slot? Or is this my highest mem slot? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. And, like, in the test, it was, when I overloaded, it took out everything. If I had ping with these two, all 3 of these would be gone during the test, but in real action, only ping would be gone in that case, right? I think so. Okay, well, that's good to know, at least, so, like, you know what to expect when you die. Alright. So, I mean, let's just test it, just on its own. We've seen it before.
Hey, it goes with
It sure does. The color red. That's so cool. Yeah, so it's just a debuff, nothing other than a debuff. So then, crash on it. Void will stun and disrupt targets. I mean, that's kind of insane. Like, too bad it's only 1.4 seconds, but, I mean, it already does weaken enemies. So if you can, like, keep them here, stunning them, and just debuffing, and then you do some sort of attack ability after that, that seems pretty strong. That could be very good. Just range. Void will apply its effects in an area much farther away, but not a bigger area, just you can aim it farther away. You even get a little, like, breach particle. That's cool. So, once again, let's just test this. Oh man, I should probably end it off. Yeah, that's quite a bit further away. Alright, I think we'll have to check this out more next time. I keep losing track of time in this game. I just want to test more and more and more, and yeah, we have a big bout of testing ahead of us at this point. Gotta check all of the abilities on Void, see if we find any cool combinations. I can imagine, like, Spark and Load and Purge being very cool on that. Maybe Ping is gonna be really good for a quicker debuff. We'll have to see, and then check the upgrades on it as well, like that, using that as an upgrade slot. So, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!